Hello, friends, and welcome to episode 221 of The Rewind, a podcast dedicated to keeping its listeners on the cutting edge of the MMORPG Pantheon, Rise of the Fallen. Sorry for the long absence, but Drac and I hope you had the happiest of holidays and a fantastic new year. I promise I won't break my resolution to thank all of you, the listeners, at the beginning of every show. We truly appreciate you being a part of the show each week. Thank you. Next, a huge shout out to our newest Patreon first. He has been a long-time listener and has decided to take the leap into our group member tier, so get ready to hear his name again read by Mr. C. We are super grateful to him and, of course, to all our Patreon and YouTube members. If you are in a place monetarily where you can help us pay for subscription costs and my hardware when my microphone breaks down again, please visit our Patreon link below or become a YouTube member. This year, Drac and I made a goal of 3 new raid tier members. We would love for you to help us reach it. Lastly, we have a ton to catch up on, but have also made a promise not to go over our typical hour 15 show, so we may have to leave something you want to talk about out. If there is something we missed and you want to discuss it, please put it in the comments below and we will do our best to either discuss it or if your name is Archbishops, make fun of you for suggesting it. Now sit back and relax as we break down Joppa's latest streams, patch notes, and the worst MMO news of all time. Why are we not talking about Gorgon? Now, on with the show.
Lost in the wilds, the adventurers stumbled into a noisy goblin camp. Weapons were raised, then lowered, as a robed goblin stepped forward. "I'm first, Goblin Wizard," he squeaked proudly. "You are lost. I can fix this." Anton Duviditis, Darkmir's Shaman Glyph Keeper, studied him carefully. Churro Dude Gnome Summoner blinked. He's polite? Kalarok Dwarf Paladin gripped his axe. "Why help us?" First adjusted his hat. "I am so tired of camps, I want adventure." Eliv Halfling Rogue smirked. Bold move. Ziplock's Dark Mirror Rogue watched closely. "One trick, and you're done." Annoying Llama Human Monk shrugged. "I like him." Screech Scar Bard played a curious tune. Archbishop's Dwarf Paladin nodded slowly. "If he walks in the light." Dwimble Gnome Rogue grinned. "Welcome to the party first." With that, the Goblin Wizard turned, waving them onward. "Town is this way, probably."
This week in Visionary Realms News and Notes.
Do we even do a Pantheon podcast anymore? Do we even play Pantheon Rise of the Fallen anymore? I feel like it's been forever.
We kind of do.
Yeah.
We played while we were on break. That's pretty
did.
good. Well,
No.
you were gone, but we played together when I was
we
out
did.
there.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, we did.
We had a couple good
I got a
grind
horse.
sessions.
That's how
Barely.
good I got a horse.
Barely.
I mean, he has 1 speed, but I have him.
You have him.
He's
He's yours for forever. It's better than nothing, though. Even 1 speed is still better than nothing.
It's something.
Especially if you're like a warrior and can't go anywhere.
Well, it's 2026, and we are excited to be here with the freshest and newest information about Pantheon Rise of the Fallen.
Do we have any of that?
We do.
All right.
There was a bunch of stuff that they covered while we were gone.
We missed so much.
How rude of them.
We just missed so much. I'm not looking forward to this episode. There's going to be so much to go over.
I mean, at this point, like, I think we just got to cover the big rocks because even though we do a weekly podcast, we can't keep track of all the things that VR is putting out, that Joppa is putting out. Like, it's just that the Discord is putting out. It's just so much stuff at this point. It's like impossible.
All I hear is copium.
It's kind of true. You should hear the word verisimilitude, but we'll get to that later.
Oh my goodness. That's the worst word.
It kind of is. All right. Notes. We have a patch. First patch of 2026 comes early, comes hard. We have a horse bug that was fixed, and I didn't even know it was a problem. And well,
it was mostly horse bugs.
Yeah, it was a patch of horse bugs. But this is the funnest one that I never saw, and I want to see now that it's fixed.
Did you just say funnest?
Funnest.
Ferric is rolling over in his grave.
More funner.
There you go. Much better.
Anyway, apparently, when you dismounted your mount, your horse, you would shrink slightly. And
this did happen to me, but I think it didn't. It was like when I caught the horse, when I tamed the horse itself. It wasn't when I dismounted. That's kind of weird.
I don't know.
It could have been both.
But apparently when you did it over and over and over again, you kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah. I was pretty tiny. I was already tiny to begin with.
Oh, really? I didn't notice it.
Well, it's because I'm a halfling.
All right. Well, I wish we could have caught that on tape.
I think Mark's took a picture of it. It might be in our Discord somewhere. You can flash it up now if you have, for the YouTubers that are watching on that. Sorry, podcast people, you don't get to see it.
Hopefully Tiny Daimlos is on the screen right now. But the other big news...
Hold me closer, Tiny Daimlos.
The other big news is that the rare item drop has increased. To basically, you get all the rare drops all the time. Kind of how we've seen is just like rare drops drop. And
I'm so pissed right now. This is how the drop rate's gonna be for forever. This is definitely not temporary, and it's gonna be 100% in the game all the time. Joppa said so. I can't believe that the drop rate is so crazy. What about the sanctity of loot?
There may have been a few posts from Vendini that were pasted into our Discord about how upset some of the neckbeards have been about the rare item drop being increased a little bit.
It's unbelievable. I mean, they literally said that this was happening. But remember, he was like, I want to increase the XP rate, and if I can, before the wipe, I'm gonna try. If it's easy, he said, if it's easy to do. So it was slightly less easy because it took a couple weeks more than the XP. Yep. But we got it in. Enjoy some drops. I want to enjoy some drops.
What is the problem? There's no downside to this. This is amazing. I loved going to Ash Breathers, and we saw the same mob, and he dropped both of his items, and like it's fun. And I mean, this is the thing to do. Since there's nothing to do because there's a wife coming up.
It's basically we've gone into Thornblade / Mischief.
Yes.
And shit's just dropping like pinatas all the time.
Dude.
Enjoy your TLP Pantheon. Like, just enjoy it.
We just call this Mischief Pantheon. That's what this
I love that. Yeah. Can we just call it Thornblade? Pantheon Thornblade?
Pantheon Thornblade.
Mischief sucked. Sorry, all you Mischief players. Thornblade was where it was at.
Or Stormona Thornblade. Stormona Thornblade. Ooh. That's what it is right there.
Ooh, I love that. Okay.
But it's super fun. Embrace the fun, people. Embrace the fun. I know that the next...
Don't be a whiny little baby bitch on Discord.
Jeez.
I'm just going to make fun of you.
We are going to make fun
of you. If I see any posts by the time we record this, I'm doxing you on our next show.
Well, anyway, I thought that was fun. The other post was about the Nightfall Crypts.
Yeah, buddy.
Little more blog action. You know, we love the blogs. And this is, quote, a mini dungeon, which is designed to complete in one play session with a boss. And it is for the dungeon crawler crowd as opposed to the dungeon camper crowd. So Are you excited for Nightfall Crypts and dungeon crawling, not dungeon camping?
Well, we all know that my favorite expansion of EverQuest is Lost Dungeons of Narath. So, of course, this is right up my alley. I much prefer the crawl than the camp anymore because I'm the puller. And it sucks.
It keeps you awake.
I just get real sick of pulling.
Yeah, It's a true
I
story.
don't mind doing it because I like being good at it, and like I've done it enough that it's easy for me to do. I just, if it's the thing that I do all the time and day in and day out, it gets boring. I want to change up my stuff sometimes. So yeah, dungeon crawling, the a la EQ2, a la Lost Dungeons, a la Monsters and Memories.
Kinda is a little nod to Monsters Adventures.
Little nod. Yeah. Especially if there's going to be a bunch of them. Like there's going to be a bunch of these little things everywhere. That's definitely Monsters and Memories.
I have two questions. Two very important questions.
Yeah.
Number one, is this gonna be some kind of instance thing? Like, is this little mini dungeon gonna pop up somewhere and then like we go into it and then like no one else can get into it because it's our little mini instance dungeon?
I don't think so. I think of it more like we're on a roller coaster at Disney World, right? We hop on, we run through the thing. There's no going backwards. You end up on the backside, and then you can wait in line again for the next spawn rate to happen, and you take your turns. So there's going to be like groups in line at these little things.
You just sit in the line. Can I get
the fast pass?
Can I
Let me get that fast pass.
I'm willing to throw down some real money here. Can I get the
cash shop fast passes? Oh shit! You are welcome, VR. That is amazing.
Yes.
You pay your cash shop $5. Everything spawns right in front of you, and you go.
And you move to the front of the line, right past everyone else as they're waiting in line.
Yep.
You just zoop right up to the front. This
Whoops. Gulo just rolled in his grave right there. Sorry, Gulo.
He's probably going to disown us after this.
Don't worry, buddy. You're with us. We'll pay you $5.
Nightfall Crypts. Anytime anyone says Crypts, I think undead, but they didn't specifically mention undead. Is this, you think these are
I think it goes with the name Crypts. I mean, it could be bugs too, but this is definitely going to be a paladin and cleric's world for sure.
Yeah, and it says with a boss. It doesn't say like a specific boss, like it's Nightfall Crypts with the, the undead zombie, queen, right? So is this going to be like, are there going to be random bosses at the end of this thing?
That's another cash shop, baby. Yeah, pay for bosses. Okay, VR, don't do that one. I do not want that. That's bad.
That's very bad.
Maybe it's random. Maybe you miss out. Like you have to just continue to do it, and that's the whole point. Is that maybe you get it, maybe you don't.
Maybe
Could be fun.
I felt like their normal blogs like really are descriptive, and they really shorted us on this one. I don't know if it's because if they were in a hurry.
That's because they don't know.
They don't have all the information laid on.
I think we all know the answer to this one.
No, because here's the most sinister one, which is they don't want to tell the community because they know the reaction is going to be bad. Because if they even mention instancing around some of the neckbeards,
there's going to be another petition going on. Is that
another
stop instancing now? Come on, Justin. We don't need another petition.
Go.org or whatever it was.
Yeah, fundme dot whatever. Dot don't give a shit. Dot shut the fuck up.
Well, I don't know. There's just I have lots of questions. I have lots and lots of questions about what the heck is going on here.
I think that's valid. It's good to have questions. I don't think they 100% know exactly what's going on because, well, who knows? Who knows? Or they just couldn't talk about it, or they want to leave us something special, which.
Yeah,
all three.
That is the fourth option, I guess. Maybe they got a bunch of screenshots lined up. They got a bunch of information lined up. They have like a whole like mini another blog that's already in the hopper, and they don't want to spoil all the information.
God, I wish I was in that hopper.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's about all we can say about that because it wasn't that long.
It was not. About as long as the dungeon is.
But something that was long was our poster of the week.
Poster of the week.
And this comes from our good friend Ray Dill. You remember Ray Dill? We've dealt with him before. He's been on servers.
We have
on.
certainly dealt with that before.
We have dealt, and yeah, we love Ray Dill. He's been on the Twitch stream from time to time, and we've watched him on his Twitch stream. So he's a good
100%.
guy. So Ray Dill is concerned about the new guild. He's calling it a guild looting system, but it's just an overall looting system, which is basically on raid mobs or multi-group mobs.
Multi-group content.
Multi-group content, that the equipment that's dropped is going to be bind on equip. Not bind on pickup, but bind on equip. So if you're doing a raid, whoever your loot council guy can go pick up all the equipment off the dragon, right? He picks up all the equipment and it doesn't bind to him. He can just have it in his inventory because he's not actually equipping it. And then you do your rolls or whatever, and then you pass it out to all the people, or you can stick your raid loot in the bank and then possibly auction it off later, because it's not actually bound to anything until it's equipped. But once you equip it, then it's locked into your character forever, and all you can basically do is vendor it. You can't put it on the auction house. You can't give it to anybody else, and that's how it is. So Ray Dell's point is this is not really the original vision that Pantheon had for its looting system or its equipment system. That Joppa has stated in the past that he's pro twinking characters. He wants to be able to pass down items to characters, and Ray Dell's like, come on, man, like, this is not, I want to be able to pass my epic sword of awesomeness down to my little level 3 character so I can go around and one-shot frogs. And this is just not the spirit of Pantheon. What do you think about all this?
I think some of the like high end stuff, let's keep that to the loot council. And I do like some things not being able to be passed down because they're so unbelievably powerful or look good, and it makes you earn it. Like you see that chess piece, and it's like, damn, that guy was there. He won the council, or he won the point buy, or whatever the case may be is. But I do like it not being bind on pickup, because I do feel like it should wait till the end of the raid. I think all loot should wait till the end of the raid. I don't feel like it should be done at the time that the boss drops. And you know, for people that can't stay for the whole raid, I know that's tough, but you can, if you've got a decent guild leader, you're gonna tell them, hey, I'd like to be in consideration for this. Here's how many max points I'd like to bid. That things can be made if it's a good enough guild or a well organized enough guild. So even if you can't make it through the whole raid, then there should be something. But I do like having all the loot passed out at the end, especially like guilds, huge guilds that want to split their raids, like 4 different people go at the same time if it's all instanced, and then you do all the loot at once at the very end, and everyone gets their best chance at it. So I like that style better. It may not work for everybody, but your guild will determine what's best for it. But I do I like being able to bind on equip rather than bind on pickup.
Yeah, nothing is worse than when you're doing a raid and you've just killed a boss and everybody's excited, and then you have to spend the next 30 to 45 minutes freaking rolling on loot that is not yours. And you're just like, I'm falling asleep. This is so boring. And then there's the guy that, he went link dead as his best in slot item just dropped, and everyone's just sitting there. Is he going to get logged back in time to loot it? Or is it just going to go poof? Like, you don't want any part of that nonsense.
Nope.
Now the one maybe little sliver of like, I don't know, is like the ability to take that bind on equipment and then sell it in the auction house. Now, for me, that's fantastic because I love anything that I can sell in the auction house.
Sure.
But should we be letting raid equipment get to the auction house? That is a pretty dicey question.
I don't necessarily like it, but I also don't mind it. Like, I'm not going to die on that hill for this particular subject. It can go either way for me, but I do like, if we're in the true spirit like Raydell said, then we want we want the way that loot looks or the best stuff to be earned. That has kind of always been in the back of Pantheon's sort of mantra. And so, and the same thing in EQ when that happened, everyone coveted that gear. And so should it be able to be tradable? I don't know. I don't know. That's a tough one. And I don't really, if it happens, great. And if it doesn't, also great.
Not a strong thing. But the one thing that I do disagree with Ray Dillon is he kind of wants just an open system, right? No items are bind on equip. No items are bind on pickup. It's just free season on everything. If I have the item, I can trade it to my alt. I can trade it to a guildmate. I can trade it to anybody I want. I can use it for a season and then I can give it away. That is all fine until you introduce an auction house system. Once you introduce an auction house system, then all that's out, right? Because if you're going to actually have items that have value, then stuff has to leave the market.
Yeah.
Like, the Sword of Awesomeness cannot, the same one that was rolled on, week 5 of Pantheon can't be around 25 years later. Like, it just, like, the glut of items that is going to end up on the auction house is going to be so massive that it's just never going to end. And what that does is cheapen all the items. So if you're going to have an auction house, you have to have items that disappear after a while, which either means they have some kind of durability, which I really just dislike. I don't like messing with repairing my items. It's icky. Or things have to bind on equip or bind on pickup or whatever, right? And they go poof once you use them.
And they sit your bank for forever. Or go on your wall of your houseboat. Houseboat!
Houseboat!
Hey, Joppa, you get me so excited about classes and abilities. When you say you summon a command friends for me. Hey, Joppa, I hoped your words were pure gold. My broken heart is my fault, so now I carry around an extra shaker of salt. Hey, Joppa.
Joppa says.
What does he say?
He says developer sessions. I have developer sessions. Episode 3 of my developer sessions. Joppa answers all the questions that you want answered.
What about episode 2 and 1? You're so lazy, Jack. You've gotten lazy in 2026.
No, because they were way before. He took like episodes 2 and 1 were like part of his previous streams that he just cut out and made videos of.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Well,
sounds like lazy.
You know what I do know is
what's that?
Is that verisimilitude may have been the word of 2025, but apparently it's also the word of 2026. Verisimilitude.
This is such a stupid word.
The appearance of being true or real, which I find kind of ironic considering most of Pantheon's existence. People have the main knock has been this game is a fake game. It's never going to come out. So
you know what has extreme amounts of verisimilitude?
Verisimilitude. I can't believe
this show has a ton of it. All we do is give the appearance of being true or real.
You might say we ebb verisimilitude.
For sure. Faux show.
Well,
and then it comes true and it's real.
It's real. Like we speak it and then it becomes true. So we are the appearance of being true or real. Now, speaking of
you be the judge.
You be the judge. Joppa mentioned some zones that are upcoming.
Yeah.
I find this extremely interesting because first zone is Broken Maw. And if you don't know, Broken Maw is the home of the ogres.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Which is not on the same continent as we are currently on.
Correct. So we have 2 more continents to get to.
Does that mean that another continent is, dare I say, eminent? Like, is that what we're saying here? The question was, which are the zones that are upcoming next? And
Okay.
he went Broken Maw, Valley of the Watchmen, and Sanctums. And then he drilled down to Burning Sanctum. And Rainfall is where the Broken Maw is, and also the Burning Sanctum. The Burning Sanctum is apparently both the Dark
In
Mirror
Rainfall as well.
but both the Dark Mirror and the ogres have access to the Burning Sanctum. So maybe like a zone between the ogres and the Dark Mirror.
Okay.
So, and also the Valley of the Watchmen apparently has we don't know anything about that. I did a lot of searching.
That's got to be Scar,
It's
right?
brand new.
Yeah.
Maybe Scar. Apparently has a volcano in it. That sounds very Scar-like.
I agree.
So
Desert-y. Yep.
Yeah, could be very Scar-like. Are we verisimilituding the appearance of Scar in the near future? Is that what we're doing on the rewind?
My God. Sometimes I think you appear being true and real when you talk.
The appearance. You might say I'm verisimilituding myself, calling our shot 2026.
Did I just get a
go.
huge Scar boner right now? Come on, Scar, let's go!
I think you did.
Excellent. I can't wait for it. I'll finally get to be the warrior that I always wanted to be.
Well, we'll see how that goes. Then, of course, we have the people that haven't been following for as long as us, but we want to make sure to mention it too, because we know that there are some new listeners to the Rewind as well. So
welcome. Join our Patreon.
Welcome, new listeners. Very excited. Thank you for having you. Thank you for listening. And so he was asked the age-old questions: are there any plans for graphic updates? Because there's still, there's still people.
Oh God! Don't ask this question, newbies. New people, we can't handle another one.
Joppa, he said there will be updates and tweaks, but there will not be another graphic reworking. That these are the graphics that they settled on. This is the style of Pantheon, and so this is it, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't like this, then you gotta go play Monsters and Memories or something else. I don't know what you're gonna do, but this is what Pantheon is. They can't move off these graphics. Man, it would be so difficult to do if they did move off. They would have to eat so much crap.
Goodbye, Unity. Hello, Unreal.
Oh my goodness. It would be so bad. So there you go.
That's good. That's good. I'm good with updates.
Good with updates. Also, the eternal question, which seems to be every other question.
It's not eternal. We already have the answer.
It's every other question out of everyone's mouth on the Discord, on the Reddit, in Joppa's streams, everywhere. Will the spring wipe be the last wipe?
No, dummies. God. Just keep your toilet paper handy, because there's going to be wipes.
There's going to be some wipes.
At least two. One that's happening in the spring, and we're certainly wiping before the game starts.
Yeah.
Are you dumb? We're not keeping this shit. This isn't Project Gorgon, where they've been doing this shit for 10 years, and they would just kill the 49 people that play that game.
They'd kill the whole community.
Yeah. The community would revolt, and that game would be dead. That's not Pantheon. We're wiping. Get ready.
I mean, to be fair, it has been 14 years.
That's true. Still get your Charmin ready.
Get your Charmin ready.
But we haven't had 14 years of not wiping. That's the difference. They have not.
Yes, wiped. That is the big difference. It hasn't been 14 years of not wiping, and now all of a sudden we're going to wipe. No, it's been wiping all along the way. You're just going to have to get used to it. There is no, I'm going to get ahead of everybody else by playing in the upcoming spring update. So I've got to, bury myself in the spring update, and I've just got to, sweaty palm it, neck beard this thing all the way to 50 so I can get ahead of everybody else and get all the cool stuff. And then all of a sudden when 1.0 comes and everything is wiped, then I'm going to be like, this is awful. I can't believe they did this to me. This was my forever character, blah, blah, blah. No.
Dear Cottonelle, please sponsor the Rewind. We've got plenty of wipe talk coming up.
Lots of wipes.
From the SGL Action News Desk, this is MMO News, featuring your anchors, Drac and Daimlos.
MMO news.
I'm so pissed I didn't even look at this article, and I'm still not. I'm just going to talk shit about it the whole time.
I'm sure you are. Well, for those of you that may not know, which is everyone,
Because no one gives a shit. P.S. Project Gorgon is going to be a 1.0 this year. Get ready.
we don't need to know about that news.
Oh, sure.
The news that we need to know about is Nathan Napalm's favorite MMORPG, Fractured Online.
F-word online.
F-word online, not to be named, cannot say it twice, or the boogeyman shows up. Well, apparently it's getting a name change because nothing says
people are. It's a meme. It's the worst game of all time.
Nothing says I've got a solid MMO like changing the name like 5 years into development.
Perfect. We're not online anymore. We're at Conquest.
We're not Fractured Online anymore. Don't search for that. Search for Fractured Conquest. This is gonna be great.
Let's sweep that bullshit under the rug and see what we can shit all over with this new name.
We're not gonna all those things we were gonna do before. Just ignore all those things. Now it's about a DAOC type game with PvP, 3 factions that are pitted against each other, 12 archetypes, and it's gonna be amazing. It's just gonna be, and you are gonna fight for your faction, and your faction will take over. And this could be Nathan's new MMORPG. Like, he loves the AOC.
They better name one of those factions Hibernia, or I'm not fucking playing it.
I don't think you're playing anyways.
Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right.
I just want to know, since I purchased the original Fractured Online, does that mean that I still have an account?
You did?
With Fractured
You idiot. I can't believe you admitted that on the internet for everyone to hear. We've lost all credibility of this whole podcast.
So the last week that we were playing Fractured Online to stream for the MMO 101, when I tried to log in, it was like your trial period or whatever, the period of time was over, and so literally I was stuck.
Should have just canceled.
I
should have just canceled. Sorry guys, we're not doing anything this week. I'm not paying for this piss vomit.
So I had to pay for the whole thing. I bought Fractured Online so I could stream it for 1 week and so we could grade it.
And now you're stuck with it. Enjoy your shit purchase, Jack.
F-word online forever, baby.
Oh, so bad. If Nathan plays this, that's the end of 2026. I'm just done. It's the worst year of all time.
Put that on your bingo card, baby.
5.
Drac, I'm so disappointed in you.
4.
Luckily, every week I dominate this list and just destroy Daimlos.
3.
I thought you would just tuck your head between
No
your
way!
cheeks.
No, my list is amazing.
It's not at all.
2.
Oh, already your list is the worst. Your list is the worst.
1.
Top 5, top 5, top 5. Daimlos, I went back and tallied all the scores from 2025.
I don't believe whatever number you're about to tell me.
Was Drac 237, Daimlos 2. So there you go.
There's your versatilitude right there.
You can't even say the word verisimilitude.
It's a dumb word. It's dumb. Like your stupid dumb number that you just said that's not true.
Well, I thought since Daimlos is slacking.
Oh, big time. I didn't even think about this. Like you just took the reins. And bless you for it.
Because there becomes a point where I'm like, no, we're getting this thing done. So I was like, all right, we're putting out top 5 video games you're looking forward to in 2026. There is nothing I love more than looking forward to video games that are probably going to suck. but right now they seem really, really awesome. So like there's the hopium and the copium and all the excitement is there right now. So very excited about video games in 2026.
100%. Let's do this. I can't wait to see what crap you've come up with.
You are not going to like my list at all. But
I already know I don't.
it's going to be fun. All right. Are you ready?
Number 5, Jack. Hit me up.
Number 5 is, of course, college football 27. Because if you didn't like 25 and 26, there's now 27. Which, of course, EA Sports will charge you a complete another $80, even though this is not an upgrade. This is completely different than
How can you even put this on your list? I don't even want you to talk about it anymore. I know you're having a great time with it.
We're having
but
so much fun.
Yeah.
We're still
it's
going
probably
strong.
worth $80 a year. If you're playing it as much as you do,
Dude,
then it's fine. Like, I get it.
I hopped on the Discord that we are all in. There's 5 of us now. It's not just me, Robin Dwimble. There's 5 of us.
I kind of thought there was more than that.
No, just 5. And I was like, you guys need to get your crap together because it's been like 2 days since we've updated the league. So like, let's get on it. Like, that's the energy.
But
that
Scrooge Drac, it's Christmas.
That's the energy. So if you are a sports fan, if you are a football fan, and you have not tried college football 26, you need to go
Shameless
out and
plug.
get it.
Shameless plug. Join
Super-
Drac's stupid thing.
It's on super sale right now because, of course, it's getting a little long in the tooth. So you should check it out. All right. What about your crappy number 5?
Oh, I can't believe you would even say this after you're looking at it right now. Number 5 is Project Gorgon. It's coming out. 1.0 is happening. We have to play it. I cannot wait to see all the improvements that they've made over the last 3 or 4 years. It's been a while since we've played it. So I'm very excited to see what's new and happening in Project Gorgon. Can I still pick mushrooms? Hell yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
I cannot wait.
It's really hard for me to crap on Project Gorgon, because they had half the development team die.
Yeah.
So, like,
not good. Not good, but
I don't know about massive updates in the last 3 years ago. Nothing that Project Gorgon does is quick. I think they upgrade about the same speed as Vanguard emulator does. So I wouldn't hold my breath on the big updates that have happened in the last 3 years.
I mean, there's a couple other races now, and I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited for it. I know there's a lot of people out there excited for it.
Are we going to start over? Are we starting level 1?
I mean, the beauty of the game is we don't have to start level 1.
Yeah, but
your characters are just your characters.
We're going to run out of things to do if we don't start level
1. Drac, number 4.
This game I know nothing about.
And yet it's on your list of the top 5 games you're looking for in 2026. Okay,
Listen,
you know nothing about it.
I know nothing about it other than it encaptures everything that I like about Battlestar Galactica.
So say we all, baby.
Dude, I really liked that TV show.
Oh, hell yeah.
It was really, really good. And
Love it.
My favorite part of the TV show is when they were at the beginning, right? They were warping to different areas and they had a certain amount of time before the Cylons would warp in. And it was like this chase, right? And they would warp and then the Cylons would warp and then they would warp and then the Cylons would warp and they'd warp and then they'd have time to do a few things because they'd give them the shake and bake. And then all of a sudden the Cylons would show up and then all hell would break loose.
They stretched that storyline out for a long time until they got it rolling.
That rinse and repeat was just so fun for me. I love that. So this game, Battlestar Galactica Shattered Hopes, seems to be like the Civ 5 version.
Yeah, you know nothing about it.
Of this event. So basically you are commanding all the troops for the humans and you are trying to get things done. And then before you have to warp out to the next spot to get away from the Cylons who will crush you unless you don't have enough power built up to like fight back. And I just think that sounds like a super fun gameplay loop to me. So this is number 4 on my top 5 games I'm looking forward to in 2026.
That you know nothing about.
That I
Fantastic.
know
So
some about.
you've got college football that is the same game every year. Looking forward to that. And we've got a game that we really like the TV show about. So say we all. I agree. It was a great show. A little boring at time. It did get a little stale at time, but overall,
it
great.
faded at the end for sure.
Yep. That you know nothing about. Okay, so far your list is absolute dog shit. So let's keep going with that.
I mean, you want to talk about games that haven't changed? Let's talk about Project Gorgon, and
Fair.
possibly your number 4. So,
which is a remastered of Dynasty Warriors 3. This was peak Daimlos in high school.
totally new. Never seen before.
Loved this game. Loved this game so much. This was like my first real introduction into Dynasty Warriors and these total like 1 versus 1,000 video games. I fell in love with this genre from Dynasty Warriors 3. I cannot wait to play. This is peak nostalgia for me. So the fact that they're coming out with this remake of the best one that has ever been, although I've not played the newest one. They did a Dynasty Warriors Origins last year, which I didn't get to play. Absolutely excited for this game. I can't wait to go blow up 1,000 people with my one guy, blast out my Mushu, eat my biscuits or my dumplings and get all that energy and then mess up an entire army all by myself. I love these styles of games. Dynasty Warriors 3, let's go. Drac, number 3.
Number 3, the Monsters of Memories. Are we calling this early access? Are we calling this beta? Whatever it is, happens in springish. I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited for possibly some new areas. I'm really excited for just continuing to play Monster Memories. I believe there's a wipe involved in this one. So
wipes. Watch out.
I know other games that have wipes. This is not even
possible. But, don't tell nobody.
Yeah. But I think this would be fun. I'm really excited, and I would be remiss if I left Monsters of Memories off my top 5 games that I'm looking forward to in 2026.
Well, the reason that you leave it off is because play the button, Vendini. Not a complete game. Not a complete game. TM. It's not even done. This is early access. How can we call this anything on your list?
Doesn't matter.
It's
a game that's available to play, and I'm going to play it, and I'm looking forward to it.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, that's right.
The sanctity of the top 5 is ruined because you can't even come up with complete games. No. You have to do little half games.
Oh, are you telling me that Monsters of Memories is not a game you're looking forward to? Is that what you're telling me?
I am looking forward to it, but it is not done. It is not done. Just like other games on your list.
Well, your number 3 is done, but not nearly as good as Monsters of Memories. So why don't you tell us what it is?
I'm living in the nostalgia world in 2026, my man, because Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, is finally getting its remake done. At least we've been promised by Ubisoft in 2026. Although they announced this.
Ubisoft has promised something and you're buying into it?
They announced this back in 2019 that we were getting this thing. I remember putting this on GameStop's, put $5 down to get it. And then later that year, they were like, you need to come get your $5 back because we don't know when this game's coming out now.
Because you put it down in cash? Did you give them cash? They're like, we need to hand you $5 in cash back. We can't refund it.
Yep, exactly. They couldn't guarantee that it was coming out. They didn't know. So they had to refund it back to me. It was hilarious. I couldn't believe it. I hope and pray. They have said 2026. It's on their website. That's what they've said. So let's just hope that it happens. No, don't shit on Ubisoft. Do not shit on Ubisoft. Is the
verisimilitude of the gaming.
At least it's a complete game.
They only do truth over at Ubisoft.
All right, well, let's talk about more complete games, Drac, with your number 2.
Number 2, if they get even 70% of this done, the Pantheon Spring update is going to be the biggest update in, I don't know, a long time for MMOs. I think this thing is going to be huge.
Not a
So,
complete game. Not a complete game, TM.
I'm very excited for the spring update. I'm very excited for the wipe. I think there's going to be a ton of people that come out of the woodwork to play for this thing. We might even see a Theric sighting or a Basgrim sighting on this thing. Who knows?
We're definitely never seeing a Basgrim sighting.
All right, whatever. Hey, heat on our main MMO, the game that we all want to play, the game we all
Not a complete game. Not a complete game, TM.
$1,000 to play.
Yeah.
And you're like, nah, I'm not.
It's
gonna
not
put that
done.
on. I'm not
When
gonna
it
put-
hits 1.0 and releases, then I'll put it on my list of games I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, whatever. This could be as
Okay.
good as it gets. This may be the only 1.0 we ever get.
Fair. Hopefully not. I mean, we got 8.5 million reasons that 1.0 is going to happen. So
I mean,
it's good.
it's all right.
It's good.
I don't think they spent $8.5 million on the next game, but why don't you list it off anyway?
They definitely didn't. But, bro, in the same fashion that you're excited about, so say we all Battlestar Galactica, my love, Star Trek, is coming out with a game where you play the role of Captain Janeway and Voyager across the unknown. I can't wait for this game. The demo looks great. What I need to do is download the demo and play it for myself. But you are now the person that makes all the decisions of Voyager in the Delta Quadrant. I am stoked. You can choose to use Borg technology. You can choose to split Tuvix up if you want to. And you know I am, because Tuvok is like if not the best security officer, is definitely the second best. Also, Captain Janeway, hot take, is the second best captain in all of Star Trek. Fight me. Fight me, all you sweaty.
Get out.
Yep, get out of here.
Get out. No.
I love Captain Janeway.
Voyager is by far the worst Star Trek that is available.
You clearly didn't watch Star Trek with Scott Bakula then.
Nope.
Absolute vomit.
I'd take Bakula over Voyager. Absolutely. any
You're
day of the
so
week.
stupid.
No, I watched the whole thing.
So did I. That show was awful.
It was awful, but it's better than Voyager.
You're not even a Star Trek fan. I don't believe you if you say that. It's fine if you put it above or if you put it below Deep Space Nine, which is absolute bullshit because Deep Space Nine was terrible.
Is premium Star Trek. Premium.
No.
Yep.
Star Trek Deep Space Nine isn't even better than the original series.
Whoa.
Deep Space Nine was just a hair above Scott Bakula's Star Trek.
No way. No way.
Yep.
And way better than Voyager.
Voyager is number 2 best Star Trek of all time. Fight me. I don't even care.
Putting this game on the top 5 has made you lose this week.
Nope. I cannot wait for this game. I cannot wait for this game. This is going to be so fun. Whatever. You have your opinions on Star Trek, but you're wrong. Yeah. And all of you out there are wrong because Voyager is great. Anyway, let's get to our number ones. Drac, I've got a good feeling we've already talked about your number one before.
We have, because I have been touting this game for like 6 months and I just won't shut up about it, because a little company that developed one of my favorite games ever, one of Theric and my favorite games ever, which is XCOM 2. The developers from that game have split off and they've got the rights to the Star Wars universe, and they're going to make a game called Zero Company. And basically what they're going to do is they're going to make Zero Company in the XCOM 2 style. So basically you have a group of mercenaries and they go on different missions, and it's kind of like it's got little movement boxes and you have actions. But the thing that makes this different than other kind of RTS or like movement, like Final Fantasy Tactics type games, is that your heroes, you get to name them, you get to equip them, you get to like put different outfits on them, but they can
Fashion Quest. You're excited for Fashion Quest?
There is a little bit of Fashion Quest that is involved, and I'm not going to lie, it's super fun. But the thing that makes it so cool is that it is expected that not all these people are going to make it to the end. Like you're absolutely going to lose people. And when you lose people, because you've spent so much time like configuring them and figuring out what their role is in the group. And I even configure squads. So I have like one squad that does this thing and one squad that does that. It is just so much fun. And so I am just
There's so
absolutely
many people that are going to rage quit over this game when they lose their favorite person.
Dude, you feel it like in your gut, in your heart. You're like, oh, that was my favorite guy. And you can set it on a mode where you can't it just auto saves for you all the time, so you can't like scum save.
Oh, like in BG3 honor mode?
Yeah, honor mode, or whatever they call it, right? Where you can't just go back every time one of your guys dies. So you have to you either eat the death or you have to restart.
Oof.
And that is just so fun because it's just the game, the death has meaning, your plans have meaning, and if something screws up and you lose people, then that has real weight in the game. And I just love that type of game. So Zero Company, looking forward to it. Gonna be amazing. What about your number one?
I can't hate on this game. It sounds fun. I like tactic games, so I'm probably down. Maybe do you think they'll co-op this thing, or is it single player only?
It's usually going to be a single player game because the part of the thing is you're controlling all of the people in the group, right?
Sure. Yeah,
it's
sense.
It's against the computer. So
was XCOM ever co-op?
It not co-op, but you could PvP. So you could PvP. You could get a group of people and go against someone else, and it was pretty eh.
That's dumb.
The real good part of the game is going against the computer.
Sure. Well, I'll play it because I like tactic games and I like Star Wars. So, game on.
Game on. What about your number one?
I think anyone that knows me or has listened to this show for more than 2 minutes can know exactly what number one's going to be. And
this is me doing an eye roll.
Yeah. If you're not watching, well, hopefully we're not seeing any of this, even though we're recording it. It's probably not in a short. So hopefully that's the case. But number one is Pokemon Wind and Waves. So this Pokemon has been announced. It is Generation 10. Sorry, your favorite game hasn't gone 30 years. Suck it. Everybody out there that hates on Pokemon, especially a certain asshole in our Patreon that we'll talk about here soon enough. This will be in the Pacific Islands this time. Very excited about that. Yes, Pokemon. Love it.
I have two questions.
Sure.
No, number one, did they run out of colors?
They haven't been doing colors for a long time.
Number two, wait, I thought you were a professional Pokemon player. I thought that was your gig. That was your deal.
I definitely wish I could do that, but man, that game's tough. And the competition is even tougher. I don't think I can make a go of it.
So you're saying you're not the very best, like no one ever was? Is that what you're saying live on the
I'm
Rewind?
like the very mid, like no one ever was.
I want to be the very mid, like no one ever was.
Bow, 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 bow. Yep, that's exactly right. That's the song to my theme song, the theme song to my Pokemon journey.
I win this week. All right.
No, you never do. You have never won yet.
I'll just add that to the scoreboard, 274.
You just made up another number. So stupid.
Maybe we should move past this and get to our Patreon.
Will you just play the damn sound already?
Speaking of mid, I think Dwimble may have the best list on here.
Which is sad because his number one is, we don't even know.
Yeah.
We don't even know what's happening. It literally says rumored. We don't know.
Yeah.
So his number one is nothing.
Could have put Star Wars Knights of the Real Old Republic if we were going to go rumored.
Yeah, exactly. 2029. Here we go.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Well, since we're talking about Dwimble, let's just start with him. So his number 5 is Grand Theft Auto 6. Okay. This is just like putting college football on your list. It's the same fucking game over and over again. Don't get me wrong. This genre of game is fun, but I can only play it for a couple days and then I just get bored with it. Like there's only so many prostitutes I can bang for health and only so many cops I can kill and cars I can steal. Right. Wow. Like this just, I get a little dirty after a while. So
wow, that is saying something right there. When Daimos
yep.
Daimos gets a little dirty. That means woo.
Yep. It's not good. It just gets boring, like college football. It just gets boring after a while. Number 4, Pantheon Spring Update. Not a complete game, not a complete game TM.
That's a great entry, Dwimble. You know what? That's amazing.
He's not playing. Are you fucking kidding me? He's been saying for 3 years, I'm coming back to Pantheon, guys. I'm coming back, guys. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not coming back for the spring update, and you're not coming back.
The over-under, which do you think has a greater chance of happening? Theric comes back for early access, or Dwimble comes back for early access?
Well, luckily, I'm not a betting man, so I'm not going to even.
You're going to go with neither.
The answer is neither. The real 100% answer is neither. So, what's my odds on that?
That's not. It's real good. Your odds are real good.
Yep. Real good. Number 3 is the Frost Reaver TLP, which we didn't talk about this today in MMO news. We ended up talking about Fractured bullshit online conquest, but EverQuest is doing 2 TLPs again.
I mean, it's okay, but that's the one that everybody voted on, where everybody got a vote and they basically voted for everything. I want all the things.
Like what? No limits EverQuest?
No limits EverQuest.
Okay,
just
great.
You get everything, all the things drop, all the things happen all the time.
That's dumb. The other one we may play, but not this one. This one I'm totally out on.
The other one is called Lethar. Lethar.
Oh, okay, sweet.
That's the one in August. I wrote
Here,
it
I thought you just typoed.
No.
I was like, what the hell is this?
That's the August server. Yep.
Okay, next, number 2, Raccoon?
I have no
what the hell
idea.
is this game? Nobody cares.
No one cares.
Yeah, moving on. Now, and his number 1 is Fallout 3 Remake Remaster. Get out of here with that bullshit. And it just says rumored. This is the worst list.
It's not a real thing. All right.
So stupid.
Who do you
Dwimble,
want to do
you
next?
suck. You know what? Let's hit up Annoying Llama. We'll just go up from our list here.
Sounds good.
Number 5, Neo 3, NIOH, the latest game in the Dark Samurai Action RPG series. You'll need to use both samurai and ninja combat styles in your battles.
You know what this looks like?
Boring.
Where Winds Meet.
Ugh. You just ruined it.
I did.
Yeah. Okay. Well, moving on from
Moving on.
This was actually good. Dragon Quest VII Remake. Good. Love that.
You know
Can't
what?
wait for that.
Dragon Quest is the game that I want to like so much, but every time I play it, I'm like, oh, I'm feeling tired. I'm going to go fall asleep.
Sure. Maybe with some quality of life updates, this remake could be playable, but I get it. Yeah, I definitely have never beaten a Dragon Quest game. I lose interest by well before the end of it.
It's just like, I am so sick of fighting dumb blobs that don't do anything over and over and over again.
Yep.
Like, it's just...
They're called goos, Drac. They're goos.
Goos. I don't like, no.
Yeah,
I'm
I
done
get
with
that. And then speaking of college football horror edition, we've got Resident Evil 9.
Yikes.
Talk about the same game 9 times over.
Yeah.
And it only just gets worse. They've hit their pinnacle. Like we're on the downslope. With each new release, we're one step closer to the absolute death of this franchise. So
ever since they lost the one girl as their main character, it's been downhill.
Yep.
What was the girl's name? I forget.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
doesn't matter. Does not matter. Speaking of on the downhill slope, WoW Midnight.
You want to place it? You want to hop back into retail, buddy? Should we
Who
get back
the
in
fuck
there?
is playing this? 1 million people. That's who. There's still 1 million people that still play this game.
More than 1 million people, I think.
That's so crazy.
There's a lot of people that still play.
So nutty.
Retail WoW.
That's fine. You know what? WoW heads, just keep your Barons chat and you stay there and don't come to my Pantheon. Thank you. Last but not least, Hightail. Here's another one we're going to have to look up.
No, I already looked it up. This is another one of these Roblox meets Minecraft meets MMO
Gross.
games.
God, Llama, just continue to play Ember's Drift. Don't ever put this on your list. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's very suspect. I just don't like these.
It's clear as day that Llama's still in his 20s, listening to a bunch of 40-plus-year-olds talk about the old times, throwing this shit out there.
He's 2 kids away from talking about the old days and how Embers Adrift was the king.
Oh my goodness. So gross. All right, terrible list, Llama. Moving on. But hey, you know what? We got another Llama list. That's his New Year resolution, is putting out more lists to us so we can make fun of it.
100%.
Anyway, on to Zip. Number 5, Zero Parades. Why nobody talks about Zero Parades? If that's your first post from Reddit, that doesn't bode well for your game.
I don't know. It's one of these. It's really hard to tell. It's got a weird art style.
Cascade, a highly trained operative, is deployed to lead her old squad back to their deaths. Despite her failures and unhinged, it must be a roguelike, right?
An espionage RPG.
Ooh, story-rich espionage RPG.
Yeah, it looks like a single-player RPG espionage. I bet you have to like put together clues and like puzzle. It's puzzle.
Oh, gross! Who wants clues? Blech. Okay,
yeah,
moving on from that.
I'm looking at it. There's like cards with different backgrounds that you have to put in slots on a thing over to the right. No.
Okay, hard pass. Next, Solasta 2. Did you play Solasta 1?
I did play Solasta 1.
Please inform me of what the fuck this game is.
It's kind of a BG3, like a pre-BG3 type game where you know who really liked this was my brother. He loves Solasta.
Really?
Yeah. And so it's kind of like you assemble your group and you RPG around. It's got Dungeon and Dragon type rules.
Well, you know, I highly respect your brother's opinion, so maybe we need to take this a look.
Maybe you have to give this one a shot. I don't think it's multiplayer though, or at least the first one wasn't. So I thought this
all right, well, this
out.
one gets a pass.
I thought this was out though.
Solasta 1.
No, I thought 2 was. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Anyway,
maybe they've just been working on it forever.
They may have.
14 years later.
It might be worth a try, Solasta 2.
Good. Well, you get a pass because Drax's brother likes it. Number 3, 007 First Light, Snooze Fest. I like James Bond. James Bond's always good.
You know what the only thing I can think about when I think about 007 First Light?
Is that a Nintendo game?
The Cube. And you know what I'm thinking about when I think about the Cube?
Perfect Dark? No, that was on 64.
No. Dominating you in Super Smash Brothers.
Oh my god. That was on the 64, not the GameCube.
Whatever. It was the same thing.
No, it was not.
That's all I think about.
You're such
Just had to
bitch.
work that in. It's great.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right,
you
next.
Did. Number 2, Gothic. I'm sure this is just going to be a great game.
Yeah, I'm not looking that up.
Nope. Number 1, Blood of Dawnwalker.
Yeah.
Another one I'm not looking up.
Throw it. What we need here is another vampire game.
Yay, Vampire Masquerade. Here we go. Yay. Anyway, I'm not looking it up.
I'm
Zip.
looking it up right now. It's
Okay,
everything
fine.
that you think it is.
Of course it is. Sparkle vampires. Gross. Luckily, no one's listening to this part of the show except for Zip.
They're all done.
Yeah,
Zip's just waiting for his list.
Is this the shit that you play, Zip? I'm disappointed in you.
Also, you left. Oh no, you didn't. I thought, what happened to Screech? He didn't put a list in. No,
he didn't. Last but not least, the king of the assholes, Archbishop. Number 5, Fable. Are they remaking Fable? Is this happening? I missed this on the list. I did not see all the lists I looked up, I did not see this game.
I was going to say the regular Fable is out. Oh no, there's a Fable Anniversary Edition on Steam.
Are they remaking it or remastering it?
For every choice of console.
Yeah, I know the game Fable. It was great.
Fully
great
remastered with HD visuals and audios. Fable Anniversary is a stunning rendition of the original game that will delight faithful fans and new and old players alike. The all-new heroic difficulty setting will test the mettle of even the most hardcore Fable fan.
This game was great. So this is a well-done top number 5. And it just goes down from here. So number 4, Dragon Quest VII Remake.
I mean,
we'll see.
Talked about that.
Yeah, we'll see if we get through that. Frost Reaver TLP. Nope. Come play in August on Lethar. And maybe we'll hang out with you. Maybe. If you're probably going to have to pay double Patreon money for us to hang out with you, though. Number 2, Monsters and Memories Early Access. Not a complete game. Not a complete game.
Great
TM.
one. At number 2, I love that at number 2.
Yeah. Yeah, not a complete game. And then number one, why he's the biggest asshole of all time. Number one, quote unquote, whatever half-ass garbage Game Freak gives us in November. Fuck you, Archbishops. You can go straight to hell. I can't argue the argument that Pokemon puts out piss poor games. It's never gonna be the game that we deserve. This is a $1 billion company that should be giving us peak BG3 quality games, and they just continue to put out just whatever. I get it. I get that argument. I completely agree with that argument. But are the games fun? Was Legends ZA fun as hell? Yeah, I had a great time playing it. And I'll play this Winds and Waves as well, because it's fun. They continue to put out fun games. Do I wish it was the most visually pleasing game of all time? Of course I do. I want VR MMO Pokemon, but I'm never going to get that. And yes, I understand that I'm also the problem. Please don't blow me up in the comments.
No,
I know none of you are listening at this point.
Blow him up.
Nah,
please.
Shut the fuck up, Jack. Get a new microphone.
Before you leave, we've one final word. Before you've forgotten all that you've heard, there is a moment evergreen. Stay here a while and listen to me.
All right, for not having anything to talk about and having a short list, we still made this thing last 2 hours.
Well, we had to look up games. These lists suck. I can't keep up with all these horror and just dumb games.
The blood of Don Walker.
oh, sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Stupid. Anyway, thanks for
right.
listening, everybody. We appreciate everybody out there. You guys are the best. You know, we'll be back next week. We'll hopefully have more because Drac will actually listen to more podcasts that Joppa puts out, but he was real lazy this week. So
Check back next week for your Fractured Conquest updates. We'll see you then.
We're never talking about that game ever again. Get the fuck out.